If you enjoy these videos, please do give a like and subscribe and hype and all the good algorithm stuffs. Because, well, it helps a lot. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make these possible, a lot of playtime. So, if you enjoy, please, prop it up for the algorithms. And without further ado, let's jump into the preview of the Curse of Resthaven. Okay, so first and foremost, this is a preview. The game is not out yet. It's gonna be out later on this year or possibly at the beginning of next year, but still, I mean, Curse of Resthaven, what is it? Well, first and foremost, it is developed by Hilltop Studios and published by Digital Banditos, and basically, it is a 2D hand drawn choose your own adventure slash city management game. And basically, to put you in context, you are the newly appointed governor of Resthaven, a little town on an island, remote town. And basically, as you land on the shores of Resthaven, it's revealed that you're quite not there to govern. You have a double agenda. You're there because your niece Amalia disappeared and stopped writing for months now, and she was at Resthaven. That's all you know. So basically, you decide to take on the role of the governor because the past governor died, and the position was open, and so you take on that role and you land there, and basically. It is a an economy game where you're gonna have to barter every day. You'll have opportunities to barter goods that you can buy from people on the island and sell to traders coming on boats each day to make money for the city so you can upgrade facilities on the city and upgrade the quality of life and solve people's issues. And as well as you're going to have to accomplish quests. But as you finish your first day on the island, it is revealed that there is an ominous presence, kind of a Cthulhu inspired deity that threatens basically the whole island. And uh, what it says that in 3 days everybody's gonna die, including you. And so you realize that you're stuck in a time loop. And so every day you're kind of like Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day. Every day you're gonna know everybody and what everybody's on to doing, and you're going to be able to do things in order to save them from potential life threatening events. And so, as you become friends and as you increase your relationship level with these people, you are going to get revealed more and more of what is going on Resthaven and where your niece is and what she's about. And as you progress, you'll get to say things to people that will make them realize that yes, you are in a time loop. They will get to believe you that this is what's going on. And so there is a lot of things going on in this game. And yes, you will go on expeditions each day, and so through those expeditions, they're basically like choose your own adventure kind of narrative little events where you'll have to bring items or companions with the right skill set in order to complete those events. And failing those events could either kill you or impair you in your quest severely. So, yeah, it's a really fun time. I really had a good time with this. I'm gonna say it's a little bit, the color scheme and everything. It's heavy. It's the kind of game that kind of weighs on you a little bit. Everything is so desolate and heavy and brown and gray. So it's not your brightly colored affair. It is quite a heavy tone game, but I feel there's a lot to unpack. Now, I've only had the demo to base my opinion here, but I feel like it's really fun and there's a lot to unpack here that will really make it for a special game. It's a narrative game, right? There's no action here. There's no run and gun. There's not, Devil May Cry. It is a really narrative and economy driven game, management kind of game. So if you're in the market for these kind of experiences, I mean, this game checks a lot of boxes. I really love these kind of Disco Elysium narrative games as well as management games, and this checks it all. So I mean, I'm gonna put at the end of this, spiel, my playthrough of the demo. It took me, I think, 2 hours to do it all. So, I mean, strap in, boys, if you want to see what that was, check it out. And yeah, Curse of Resthaven. I really had a good time with this. This is on my watch list. I will play this when it comes out. It really was special enough to warrant checking it out. So that's it. All right. I hope you enjoyed and do all the good algorithm stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. See ya.
You've arrived. Apologies for the lack of fanfare, but to be honest, many didn't believe the Empire would actually send a replacement, all things considered. But I had faith.
Thank you.
Garrett, sir. We don't stand on formality way out here. I am steward to the Governor of Resthaven, and have done what I can to keep the colony from sliding any further towards... well, you'll see for yourself.
I should tell you, I took the position of governor because I'm looking for someone.
Oh?
I'm here to find my niece Amalia. She boarded an expedition to Resthaven 18 months ago, but I stopped receiving her letters. Do you know her? Do you know where she is?
My hands have been full keeping things from falling apart. I don't trouble myself with the townspeople's comings and goings. But let me think on it. Perhaps I'll remember something. Amelia, you said?
Amalia.
Amalia, of course.
Of course, I read the reports, but I'm surprised the town is as big and as old as it is.
You should have seen it in its heyday.
There were people who tried to talk me out of this posting. I chalked it up to bored civil servants with wild tales of treasure and monsters.
Well, you know what they say. Whispers in the dark grow teeth by dawn.
What?
Just something I heard, sir. You'll find that, although the rumors are greatly exaggerated, the colony is in a dire situation. We've received precious little support from the mainland, and your predecessor certainly didn't help matters. Where does the morning go? You'll find that time has something of a slippery quality here on the island.
I see there's much to do. Perhaps I could look around, get my bearings?
Not today, I'm afraid. Your timing is fortuitous. There are ships scheduled to dock and trade with the colony this afternoon. You should have just enough time to collect resources to sell and get a bit of a lay of the land.
I'd really like to begin my search for Amalia.
Yes, of course. There will be ample time for that. But you are the governor, and there's no time like the present to start bailing out this sinking ship.
That bad, is it?
Indeed, sir. Make your way up the hill just there to the manufactory. I will have your belongings seen to and meet you presently.
Can I give you a tissue, Miss?
Joan. It's Joan.
Is everything all right?
No. I thought that he might...
Who? What's wrong?
Adam. I thought that today he'd finally...
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
No.
I'm expected at the manufactory. I should make my way there.
There you are. Your belongings are making their way to the manor as we speak. This manufactory is one of the town's centers of industry, producing weapons and other implements of war. You will collect resources from the colony's businesses daily to trade with visiting merchants.
How do I do that?
I'm sure this lad will be happy to help you.
Good morning. Are you the new governor?
Ambrose is fine. And you are?
I'm Adam, Bolingbroke. The general's son. I'm sure you've heard of him.
In my first year at the academy, I watched part of his trial.
Do you agree with what happened to my father? Do you think the ruling was fair?
Your father was a hero. I don't think he should have been made an example of for what his men were doing to win the war for the Empress.
Perhaps we avoid talk of politics, shall we?
A father like that must have cast a big shadow to grow up under.
You have no idea. To business then?
Once things begin to turn around, you'll be able to purchase additional goods from vendors. Sadly, they're offering you should be able to start upgrading them in due course.
I've got my work cut out for me.
How old is your niece?
She turned 19 last week.
May you find her soon to wish her a happy birthday. Perhaps Adam here knew her. They're about the same age. We can spare a few moments for you to question him.
You know the merchants won't answer any questions while our businesses are failing.
You can tell your father I insisted you make an exception.
Fine.
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
What do you want with her?
Why do you seem nervous? We're just talking.
I knew her. She hasn't been seen for a while now. But on Resthaven, people go missing all the time. So it's hard to know what happened. I don't know whether to worry or not.
Do people who go missing come back?
Not often. But there are so many ships, most of the time I figure it's people getting fed up and leaving. But then some people venture out into the wilderness, which is dangerous, now more than ever.
Do you think Amalia left on a ship?
Maybe. My gut says no. She was obsessed with this place. I worry she's out in the wilderness somewhere. Talk to Dr. Hastings. Amalia worked for her at that lab. You might find out more there.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Not a lot. She hired me a few times to help her around the lab. She doesn't have much to say to me, though.
And you mentioned Amalia was working with her.
I mean, she was there. I saw her around. Hastings kept her busy, though. And away from me. Her assistant Friedrich isn't really the heavy lifting type, so Hastings would have me handle those kinds of jobs.
What do you mean she kept Amalia away from you?
She thought I was a distraction. One time, Amalia needed something, and I accidentally dropped a crate and broke whatever was inside. Hastings didn't need me as often after that, but I'd still see her when she'd come by to talk to my father.
What about?
I wasn't allowed to know.
What can you tell me about Resthaven?
It's fine, I guess.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you want from me.
Okay. Tell me one of the most unusual things you've seen on the island.
Okay. One time I went out there with a friend, and we found this ring of standing stones. Like the ruins, right? When we stood inside of them, all the sounds of the forest stopped.
Fascinating.
And I'm sure we weren't just imagining things, but there was this voice. No one was there, and it wasn't a language either of us had ever heard. I tried to find that place again later, but I never could.
How strange.
We should make our way downtown. We have just enough time to gather resources from the food market before we're due at the docks to trade. Head up the stairs outside, and I'll meet... Good day, Adam.
Garrett? Good to meet you, Governor.
Ambrose. Good to meet you too, Adam. The food market next. Garrett's waiting for me.
Over here, Governor. We have just enough time for you to collect goods from the market, then we need to return to the docks to receive the merchants.
Understood.
Don't think I've seen you round here before.
You haven't. Good day, I'm the new governor.
Peter Bergen.
Well met. Not much stock left. Perhaps next time I should come by earlier?
Don't matter what time you come, this is all we've got.
This is rather meager for the town's food market.
Blame the old governor. He made a right mess of things.
It's a big island, and there are people all over the Empire seeking a better life. There should be dozens of farms supplying this market.
Not a matter of space, it's a matter of safety. Can't send families out to farm if they don't come back. Ain't it your job to make sure we're safe?
Well, yes.
Then why don't you do it? So we can start actually living again instead of just scraping by. Make this island safe and prosperous like it used to be.
I'm afraid there's no time for that now.
Aren't you gonna purchase anything?
We don't have time, Peter. I'm afraid the governor arrived empty-handed.
Typical of the Empire. They'd be happy to see us sink into the sea.
We really must be on our way. Governor, refer to your map of the town, and I shall meet you at the docks.
Ah, good to see you again, Governor.
You as well. I'm afraid I didn't catch your name earlier.
McGregor. Sweeney McGregor. Dockmaster at your service. There'll be time for pleasantries later, but for now, let's get down to business. May the gods fill our coffers!
None of this should be new to you after your training at the academy, but still, it is my duty to explain. Each morning, I will present you with information about global events that shape trade. If you factor in these market conditions and attempt to drive a hard bargain, you'll do fine. If you don't, the colony may be doomed. Try your best, is all I'm saying. Traders' ships carry resources from their homelands. After they've finished buying from us, you have the opportunity to purchase from them. Their prices are also shaped by market conditions and trade secrets, not to mention their own desire to get the best possible price. Now, you might get a better price from the vendors in town, but these ships are our only source of certain resources. Those furs look well cured. Considering you were thrown in the deep end, that went rather well. Don't you think, Sweeney?
Couldn't have done it better myself. Say, Governor, before you're off, I've got a bit of a delicate subject to speak to you about.
Oh? What's that?
I'll just out and say it. More than one sailor mentioned the lack of, well, illicit goods on offer.
I'll pretend I don't hear any of this.
Fair point. Contraband items are, for better or for worse, part of what makes up the economy of a place like Resthaven.
I know it's not strictly legal, but it's part of this town whether you like it or not. And the faster they're on offer, the faster the colony will recover.
How do I do that?
It's not for me to say, but it's something of an open secret in this town. I have faith in your ability to figure it out.
So, what do we do next?
I'm sure you're tired. I'm exhausted myself. You'll find that most of the town's upstanding citizens have already turned in for the evening. You may wish to do the same, although there is the Black Pony. Refer to your map to travel to the Governor's Manor when you're ready to end your day. I shall meet you there.
Hello to you, Gov. Here to see a show?
Good evening, good folk. Bestowed blessings upon you all.
Are you here for a drink, Christoph? Or are you trying to save us again?
I didn't come to make trouble for you, Lydia, not after last time. I merely wish to extend another invitation to you and your regulars. May my words and the words of the bestowed order be a balm for the spirit and a tonic for the soul.
So you are here to make trouble with your sweet words and clever turn of phrase. Order a drink or get out.
You've misunderstood my purpose.
I understand you perfectly. You and your pretty little wife think I am trouble and that my business is a taint on the community, on your flock.
I do not place the blame on a businesswoman such as yourself. No. But look around you. You encourage gambling and peddle poisons to lost souls, causing them to drift further and further from any sort of godly purpose. There's a way back. There's still time to hear the words bestowed upon us by the gods.
You can take your words and bestow them right up your
Don't you dare finish that sentence. You have to admit, these poor souls deserve better.
You're just jealous they're choosing my house over yours. Your bestowed order doesn't do shit for the colony.
That's not true.
Maybe it did once when your father was alive, but that was a long time ago. Maybe you should try farming.
People of Resthaven, hear me. This woman is a false prophet who would encourage you to drink yourselves into a soulless oblivion. But salvation is within reach. A new life is waiting, and you may be spared the god's wrath.
You are about to get my wrath if you don't get out of here.
Even you, Lydia, are not beyond the god's love.
Get out!
Ah, Governor, can I buy you a drink? Bottoms up.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Bottoms up.
These hands are working towards a new horizon. Keep these hands a working, though I may die. Onwards, onwards, ever forward. The beacon lights the way. The darkness ever creeping. Gathering storm, the glow, the shine, the pure divine.
Don't tell me you're the new governor. Because I know everyone in this colony and I don't know you. And I don't like Imperials and I don't like you. So you must be the new governor. I don't want to get to know you. The last one was bad enough. Don't give me that look. What, they didn't tell you what happened to the last one?
Why don't you tell me, Miss...
Lydia Braithwaite. I'm not saying anything. It's bad to talk ill of the dead. And remember, I don't like you.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Never heard of her.
What can you tell me about the former...
Never heard of... Listen, Mr. Fancy Coat. If you expect me or anyone else on this island to... We were sold on the promise of a new life, and now folks barely scrape by. You can come here and drink, but don't expect me to say much of anything until the town is back up and running.
How am I...
Figure it out, Governor.
I was clear as a bell. You were to find other arrangements before the new governor arrived. This is unacceptable.
You're a horrid man. How can you expect a woman in my condition to move? Besides, I refuse to go anywhere until I know what happened to my husband.
What's the meaning of this?
Apologies, sir. May I introduce Evelyn Sprigg, your predecessor's widow? I'm sure she's just leaving.
Are you deaf? I'm not going anywhere. My husband may be dead, but this is still my home.
You've had months to tend to your affairs. This manor belongs to the Empire for the current governor and his family.
But he's a bachelor. I know this is uncomfortable, sir, but the baby is due at any moment, and this contemptible slug of a man will put me on the streets.
You have a ticket off the island for tomorrow afternoon. There's still time before the baby comes. This is not appropriate.
I'm sorry that my arrival is causing you stress in your condition.
It's not your fault, and I'm sorry to put you in this position, but I know this baby needs to be born here. And I'm not leaving until I find out what happened to my husband.
Again, it is not appropriate. You have been given ample time to make other arrangements. I have not been unkind, but this ends now.
There's no rush, and this is too big a house for one man.
Thank you. It's not forever. Everything is so confusing right now, and I need a bit more time to get my bearings. You'll barely know I'm here. You were never the master here, Garrett. Governor, we can talk here tomorrow evening. You should know what happened to my husband, what wasn't in the report.
Now, Evelyn, we don't know that he was murdered.
We'll speak tomorrow evening.
Well, now that all that unpleasantness is behind us, there's a bit of ceremony that you should be afforded. It is my solemn duty, as you take possession of the governor's manor, to impart to you your official mandate.
Embark on expeditions. Is that really necessary? It sounds like my hands will be full enough managing things in town.
Of course, you're right about that. But it's also part of your mandate to map the island and locate sites for new outposts. Not to mention gathering resources and treasure. Where's your sense of adventure?
Perhaps I'll find it out in the wilds.
That's a good man. As soon as you can muster the courage, you can embark upon your first expedition. I believe that Agatha will offer her insights for any journeys beyond the walls.
Agatha?
One of Resthaven's oldest residents. Your predecessor found her counsel invaluable when exploring the wilds.
And maybe she knows something about Amalia.
Perhaps, although I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. She'll be ready when you decide to venture forth. You can't miss her. She's the one with the teeth dangling from her headpiece. And with that, perhaps it's time to retire. Your bedroom is just up the stairs.
Thank you, Garrett.
Until tomorrow, sir. Good morning, Governor. I've just returned from the town square. It seems that one of the afflicted has breached the town walls. They seem to be in a bad way. The general is there now. Perhaps you should see to the matter. However, don't let it take the place of your duties. Remember, you are mandated to explore the wilds. Better sooner than later, I think.
Governor Ambrose, I truly appreciate your spirit of charity.
I'm sorry for the loss of your husband, and I'm sorry that you find yourself alone, so far along.
It will be okay. We Spriggs are made of sterner stuff. Tell me, what do you know about my husband's death? My husband was in pain, Governor. He was under tremendous pressure, and I feel guilty I couldn't take much of his burden away. Things have been changing here, getting darker. And despite his shortcomings as governor, my darling Edmund put so much of that burden onto his own shoulders.
What do you think happened?
They say he fell walking the cliffside outside of town. Or, when they think I can't hear them, they say he jumped, that he finally cracked and put an end to it.
So what are you saying?
He was murdered. The whole colony was against him, and I am sure it's one of them. You can't imagine being in the temple, walking through the town square, trying to hold my head high, knowing that I might be making small talk with my husband's murderer.
Do you have any proof? Anything to go on?
No, nothing. But everyone blamed him for the colony's failures. He wasn't perfect. Hell, he wasn't even a good governor. But he didn't deserve to die. You're an outsider, and you have authority. Help me find out who killed him. I worry for my own safety and for my baby. And who knows, you could be at risk as well if there's a killer out there.
I'll do whatever I can, Evelyn.
Thank you for putting me up.
It's all right, Evelyn.
Good day, Governor.
Good day, sir.
And to you, I don't believe we've met. I'm the new governor, Ambrose.
Margaret Islip. My husband is the priester at the temple here, and this is my son, Micah.
Hello, Micah.
Forgive him. He's always nervous around new people.
Of course.
I trust we'll see you at service. My husband preaches twice a week. Attending both is good for your soul. Are you a follower of the bestowed order?
Of course I am. Although I confess I haven't taken Mass in what feels like ages. I do aim to see your husband preach, though.
I am delighted to hear it. The colonists who matter come when they can, and my husband has faith that he can bring the others around in due course.
I would very much like to speak to your husband. What's the best way to arrange a meeting?
I'm afraid that lately, most of his time is spent in prayer and preparing his sermons. I barely see him, and I'm his wife. I will let him know we met, and that you seek his counsel.
Thank you for your time.
Come along, Micah.
Child of the Empire, tell me, what brings an imperial whelp to our distant shore? And now that you're here, what do you perceive to be a truth of Resthaven? Ah, what can be found has not always been lost. It may have been stolen. Seek the way and you shall find the answers.
I have no idea what that means. Speak plainly.
I am merely planting a seed. Perhaps later it will take root. But you come seeking more. Are you ready to see what's outside the walls? These old bones won't wait all day. Ambrose? You drifted off there just now. Where did you go?
It's nothing.
As your valet may have already told you, I have a certain attunement to this island. A second sight, some call it. Your predecessor made use of it. So did the one before him when they had the sense to ask before blundering into the dark. I helped them chart what could be survived and what should not be disturbed. I'll show you what I mean, no charge, just this once. We wouldn't want to send you back to the capital in a box so soon, would we? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this knowledge with you. Against my better judgment, I find myself with a vague sense of responsibility for you. So I'll see you properly equipped before you go out there and get yourself killed. How fortunate! You've already made the correct acquaintance for this particular journey into danger. I shall take my leave. Be careful out there.
Oh, she'll be beside herself when she sees this. That woman always pushes things too far. So many samples destroyed. What am I going to do? Oh, nothing. Only the destruction of many months of hard work, just as well.
I'm the new governor. Who are you? What happened here?
Friedrich Abrar, research fellow at the Imperial Academy, studying under Dr. Catherine Hastings on this god's-forsaken island. And close enough to my ticket back to civilization that I could taste it until this happened.
Do you know where Dr. Hastings is?
I don't keep her schedule, but if I had to guess, she's looking for that damned new assistant of hers, following her further out into the wilds than any sane person should venture, in my opinion. Goodness knows, she usually packs for an extended expedition.
What do you want?
Is everything all right?
I'm sorry. It's my Joan. She hasn't come home.
Maybe she's with friends. A boy?
Not my Joan. She tends to keep to herself, more lately than ever before. She's been depressed. Will barely eat.
I'll keep my eye out for her. Do your best not to worry.
Thank you. I'll try. I just pray nothing's happened to her. I don't know what I'd do if she... Don't even want to think about it. Another day, another loaf. What can I do for you?
Ah, Governor Ambrose, a fine day it is.
What is it that you wish? Knowledge of the way or the wayward?
I wish to know the way forward.
Revealing the way takes a toll on
A toll for a...
clever boy.
Mr. Fancy Coat, I heard what you did. It's a start. But if you want to prove you're different from the last one, you better keep it up. Maybe you'll end up luckier than he did. Welcome to Resthaven.
I'm sorry, but my son is nervous. How can I help you?
Good day, Mrs. Islip.
Hello again, Governor. How can I help you?
What's going on here?
It's young Miss Joan, Governor. She's dead.
What happened?
I don't know, sir. I saw her body near the shore just now and pulled her in.
Are you sure it's her?
I am. She's got a good number of cuts on her, but no doubt it's her. Her father confirmed it. Seeing her like this, it tore him apart. He ran up to the manufactory with blood in his eyes. Blames Adam for the state of his daughter. He'll kill him if he gets the chance.
I will see that he doesn't.
The poor girl. The poor girl.
You broke her, left her to rot. You used her, then tossed her like trash, and now she's dead.
You think I'd kill her? You think I could have done that to Joan?
I think you stopped caring about my daughter long before she vanished.
Enough! Peter, step away from my son. This is grief boiling over. You're suffering, yes, but unless you've got something other than unfounded accusations.
I've barely seen her. I haven't spoken to her. Not in months. She would write letters, yes, but I wasn't answering.
That's enough! Peter, step back.
You didn't see her face. You didn't watch Sweeney pull her body out of the mud and seaweed like a goddamned animal.
You've said your piece, Peter. Governor, do your job and defuse the situation.
I found a letter in her room. She wanted to see him again, and he went. It's no coincidence. He's alive, and she's dead.
What did she say in that letter?
You have no right to ask me that.
Enough of this. Peter, you have murder in your eyes. Hurting Adam won't bring her back.
So that's it? He walks? No gallows? No justice?
If he's guilty, I'll find out and he will answer for it. That's a promise.
You better mean that.
This is getting away from all of us. Tread carefully, Governor, or you'll lose more than control of this island.
The poor girl.
Hello? Renee? Are you there? Down, boy. Please don't bite me.
What is the password?
What was it again? Un verre pour le diable?
And which one are you? Angel or devil?
Angel, I guess?
Boring. Calm down, Fifi. Don't bite the governor.
You're a tough woman to find. Is all this cloak and dagger nonsense really necessary?
Well, with a new governor coming, I thought it prudent to pause my activities. However, for you to have gone through the trouble of finding me, learning the password, I take it I have your permission to continue doing my business, yes?
I've come this far, so yes.
Bon. Now, can I interest you in my very specific wares? I hope you like what you see. But Bonsoir, Governor. How can I be of service? Be well. What is it that you wish? Knowledge of the way or the wayward?
Even in my wildest dreams, all's not what it seems. My love.
Hello, Governor.
Everything wrapped up for you.
I'm barely able to keep my eyes open.
Very good, sir.
It's you. A glimmer. A splinter. My fracture. My avatar. Am I naive to hope? You wonder who I am. I hear that unspoken thought in the dark. Some call me a goddess, others a curse. But I am neither. I am only what is asked. You, Ambrose, have shifted things, diverted the course of the river. Your toils will be rewarded. Something has invited my siblings' gaze. Someone on Resthaven invites their wrath. Is their sister not worth saving? Has my beauty faded so? I have grown terribly weak, a shadow of my former self. Will you save me, Avatar? Will you save your people? Can you save Amalia?
Is this real? Was that a dream? I'm alive, and Resthaven's still here. It's as it was before. I don't know what that was. I don't know who that was. But it knew Amalia. There is more going on here than meets the eye. I must find her.
Excuse me, Governor. Over here. You've arrived. Apologies for the lack of fanfare, but to be honest, many didn't believe the Empire would...
Thank you, Garrett.
Oh my. For once the Empire sent a well-informed, I would be happy to accompany you.
That won't be necessary.
Well then, if my guidance isn't required, I shall... Let me know, of course, if there's any duty I might see to in your stead. Very good, sir. I shall see to it at once. You may expect the results tomorrow.
He doesn't seem to remember. Am I the only one who received that vision? The only one who saw the colony destroyed? Whatever that presence was, it said the clock has been wound back. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Don't think I've seen you round.
Peter, isn't it?
Oh, well, I'm surprised you... Another day, another loaf. What can I do for...
Child of the Empire. Gifted, but without the gift of second sight.
Good day, Governor.
Joan wanted me to give you this.
Oh, God, she's writing letters now? I'm gonna tell her I'll read it, but not. I'm at my wits' end with her. Not to mention my father is sick of the distraction.
This sounds challenging.
I'm sorry, none of this is your problem. Now, is there anything I can help you with? Good day, Governor.
Are you mad? You'd let the affliction loose among the colony. I won't gamble the safety of the town on curiosity. My men will take him beyond the walls, far enough he won't stagger back and sicken the rest of us. Where is your humanity? This is still a man. He's in the final stage, yes, but he's lucid enough to seek help within our walls. And can you give it to him? To my knowledge, there hasn't been any progress with the cure, unless Hastings is keeping things from me. We rarely see cases so far along that still retain some cognition. He's an ideal test subject. So much for humanity. You can't guarantee the sickness wouldn't spread. There are women and children here, Friedrich. Best case, they die slowly from the fever and sores. Worst case, they live long enough to become your next test subject. But we could learn so much. Then take it out there. You're more than welcome to dissect him outside the colony walls as we agreed. Something on your mind, Governor?
Surely we can do something for the poor man.
No, we've already risked letting him through the gate. Look, I don't blame a man for a soft heart, Governor. Not when he lacks the experience to know better.
Another day, another loaf. What can I do for you?
What is it that you wish? Knowledge of the way or the wayward?
Ah, Governor. McGregor. Sweeney McGregor. Dockmaster.
Is someone there? Friedrich? Who are you? Stay back. I'm armed. Besides, I have nothing of value. State your business or leave me alone.
I'm sorry to have startled you. I'm looking for my niece, Amalia. I have reason to believe she left town and is out here somewhere. Dr. Hastings, I presume?
You have me at a disadvantage. Who in the hells are you?
I'm the new governor of Resthaven.
And Amalia is your niece. Quite a coincidence.
Her letters stopped suddenly and no one had any answers at court. I put myself in the right place at the right time to take the position and take matters into my own hands.
That's commendable. Amalia had a remarkable affinity for the island, and we were on the verge of a breakthrough. You're standing in one of her campsites. I was hoping she might return here, but clearly no one has stayed at this one for a while. No matter. Her notes suggest a constellation of shelters like this one, further and further out. She's so industrious.
But is she all right? Is she out on an extended expedition, or has something horrible befallen her?
Your concern is warranted. Things have taken a turn here on Resthaven, both in the town and across the island. But I haven't given up hope, and neither should you. Amalia is brave, resourceful, and adept enough to last out here. You must be too. Tell me, what have you come across on your way here?
I was surprised to encounter people out here far from the safety of town, but they appeared sick and, well, twisted.
There's a wasting disease that's spreading across the island. I'm here on other official business for the Empress, but every free moment I have is spent investigating this mysterious ailment.
Do you think that's what happened to Amalia? Do you think she's out there somewhere, sick and dying?
She may be in danger from it, but it's not clear what brings on the change or even how the affliction is contracted. There are too many unknown variables. Your niece knows the risks. I found some of her writing strewn about the tent. She addresses her observations to you, which is unseemly for a serious academic, but perhaps it helped with the loneliness. There was also this letter.
Did you find anything else in there?
Nothing of note, or that might serve as a clue to her whereabouts.
Maybe there's something in the letter.
I don't know. I wouldn't invade the privacy of someone's correspondence.
Just their tent.
We have much more to talk about. Meet me at my laboratory. I have a few experiments to check on out here, but will make my way back soon.
Be safe out here. Oh, and Doctor?
Yes?
I'll take the letter.
Ah, of course. I'll see you back in town.
Dearest Uncle, much has happened and I need to record my thoughts. I don't know if you'll ever receive these letters. As I get closer to the source, I grow increasingly skeptical that my story will ever be told, let alone fully understood. But I must record it for posterity. The Academy is wrong about this place. The Priester explains the phenomena with miracles, which is quaint. Dr. Hastings would explain them with chemical reactions and particle entanglement. Although this line of reasoning holds more water, it doesn't account for. Apparently, I should feel honored that his father wanted to meet with me about it. I thought it was fine to tell the man about my discoveries, but now I regret it. Knowing his history from the war, he sees everything as a weapon. You'll be proud of me when you come to understand the work. Amalia.
No real clues to her whereabouts. She could be anywhere on the island, so I will keep exploring. Someone must know something. I know things are not as they seem.
Bonsoir, Governor. How can I be of service? I hope you like what you see.
see this? A deliberate attack on my work. While my assistant Friedrich is outsourcing the materials to repair the lab, I guess we have some time to talk.
It's young Miss Joan, Governor. Her father confirmed he ran up to the manufactory with blood in his eye.
I will see that he doesn't.
You broke her. Left her to rot. You
think I'd kill her? You think I could have done that to Joan?
I think you stopped caring about my daughter long before she vanished.
Enough! Peter, step away from my son. This is grief boiling over. You're suffering, yes, but unless you've got something other than unfounded accusations.
I've barely seen her. I haven't spoken to her. Not in months. She would write letters, yes, but I wasn't answering.
That's enough! Peter, step back.
You didn't see her face. You didn't watch Sweeney pull her body out of the mud and seaweed like a goddamned animal.
You've said your piece, Peter. Governor, do your job and defuse this situation.
It said to meet her where the lilies grow under the full moon.
Where does she mean?
The outskirts, by the creek, where we used to meet.
Peter, you have murder in your eyes. Hurting Adam won't bring her back.
So that's it? He walks? No gallows? No justice?
If he's guilty, I'll find out, and he will.
You better mean.
This is getting away from all of us. Tread carefully, Governor, or you'll lose more than control of this island.
the poor girl.
Leave me to my drink. Leave me to my...
Good evening, Governor. How can I be of service? Will that be all for the day?
Yes, I'm done for the day.
Very good, sir.
She came to me, the girl who shares your eyes. Quiet as a moth in winter. She asked nothing. She simply waited. I listened. I always do. If I fall, the island falls, and she will fall with us.
Excuse me, Governor. Over here. You've arrived. Apologies for the lack of fanfare, but to be honest, many didn't believe the Empire would actually send a replacement, all things considered. But I had faith.
Thank you, Garrett.
Oh my. For once the Empire sent a well-informed. I would be happy to accompany you today.
That won't be necessary.
Well then, if my guidance isn't required, I shall endeavor to make myself useful elsewhere. Very good, sir. I shall see to it at once. You may expect the results tomorrow.
Don't think I've seen you round.
Peter, isn't it?
Oh, well. I'm surprised you know the name of Resthaven's hub.
You must be the new governor.
Ambrose is fine.
I'm Adam, Bolingbroke.
Joan...
Oh, God. Tell her I'm at my wits' end.
This sounds...
I'm sorry. Now, is there anything I can help you with?
Joan, please, get a hold of yourself.
What? How do you know my... It doesn't matter.
Ah, Governor. MacGregor. Sweeney McGregor, Dockmaster at your...
What is it that you wish? Knowledge of the way or the wayward?
I wish to know the way forward.
Revealing the way takes a toll.
A toll for a toll.
Clever boy.
Good evening, Miss.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes. I hope you like what.
Good evening, good folk. Bestowed blessing.
Are you here for a drink, Krista?
I didn't come to make trouble for you, Lydia, not after last time. I merely wish to extend, may my words and the words of the bestowed order be a balm for the spirit, and...
So you are here to make trouble with your sweet words and clever turn of phrase. Order a drink or get out.
Calm yourselves. Lydia, please. Preister, I think these people understand what you've come here to say tonight, and perhaps we should leave them to their drinks.
Bottoms up.
Child of the Empire, come with time's echo in his pocket. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this knowledge with you.
Hello to you, Gov. Here to see a show? 1 second while I grab the missus. Marjorie! Marjorie, put on your face. We have visitors.
What are you caterwauling about now? Eek! A visitor! Why didn't you tell me we had a guest and me without me face on? I'll get you for this, Mr. Thwimp.
Wait a minute. My name's not Mr. Thwimp.
Then what shall I call you?
Thwomp, please.
If you insist.
Oof, my head!
Now we're even.
If you say so, my little sausage. Oof, what was that for?
You know I'm a vegetarian.
That's not true. Why, just last week I saw you slaughter a pig with my own eyes.
And when your eyes didn't work, I used the knife right across its throat.
Was it hard to find the artery, my...
Terribly so, my turtle dove. It was hard to know where to cut. The poor hog seemed to be covered in throbbing black veins and deep black sores. Only thing to do when an animal gets that sick. It was a terrible mess.
And an even worse dinner. Just thinking about it makes me want to...
Poor piggy. You didn't have to die, but you got too sick, so we had to kill you quick. If only you hadn't ventured so far out into the woods. Lesson time, children. Do you remember what it was that my lousy oaf of a husband called me? That's right. What good little listeners you are. Here's a penny for your efforts. Now get back here, Mr. Thwomp. I'll teach you to put my dinners to waste.
Good evening, Governor. How can I be of service? Very good, sir. Lights out, then, sir?
Yes. Good night, Garrett.
Very good, sir. Governor, I've just returned from the town square.
The afflicted inside the walls.
Indeed. You heard the commotion. General Bolingbroke and Dr. Hastings are there now, arguing about the poor man's fate. Perhaps you should see to the matter.
Are you mad? You'd let the affliction loose among the colony. I won't gamble the safety of the town on curiosity. My men will take him beyond the walls, far enough he won't stagger back and sicken the rest of us.
No, this is still a man, one who dragged himself back to the gates instead of dying in the mud. That takes will. It means he still has his senses.
His senses won't stop the sickness from spreading.
Nor will abandoning him to die outside the walls.
Can you cure him?
We can do our best to ease his suffering.
We rarely see cases so far along that still retain some cognition. He's an ideal test subject. And there's the real truth of it. You can't guarantee the safety of the colony. There are women and children here, Hastings. Best case, they die slowly from the fever and sores. Worst case, they live long enough to become your next test subject.
My oath demands that I help him.
Then help him far outside the walls as we agreed.
You don't command me like one of your soldiers. This isn't solely your decision.
Nor is it yours. Governor, would you please remind this woman that the safety of the many trumps her so-called oath?
This was someone's son, brother, husband. Hastings, do what you can for the poor man.
That's a dangerous decision.
It's the correct one. Friedrich, bring this man to the lab, but do be careful to minimize your own contact with him.
I'm not sure if I have the proper...
Governor, come find me later. We should talk. I may have some information about your niece.
You must be the new governor, Margaret Islip. My husband is the...
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Hello, Micah.
Forgive him. He's always nervous around new people.
Another day, another loaf. What can I do for you?
Good day, Governor.
Bonsoir, Governor. How can I be of service? I hope you like...
Do you see this?
Yes, I saw.
Yes.
I'm the new governor.
Ah, it's quite a coincidence. While my assistant Friedrich is outsourcing the materials to repair the lab.
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
Heading up to bed, sir?
My feet won't carry me another step.
Very good, sir.
They circle closer now, my siblings. Their voices emerge through the waves. They believe you will fail, that your kind will burn the world with my gift. But you will prove them wrong, Ambrose. You will stop them. You will keep them from rising again.